Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and we'll talk.
Well, hey family, happy Tuesday, I think it is. Oh my God, all the days is running together, and I know I be saying that all the time, but it's so absolutely true. I have been extremely busy. So all last week, one of our sister congregations had what's called the San Diego City Lectureship. So they've done the lectureship before, but it was before the pandemic. So they're the actual host of the San Diego City Lectureship, which they started this year. So they'll be doing it every year in the month of June, probably around the same time. So what happens at the lectureship is almost like Sunday morning service, but it's like all day. So it started at 7:30 in the morning, and it went until I want to say maybe about 8:15 in the evening is when everything started. So it's basically open like all day into the evening. So if you any one of the sessions that you wanted to come to during the day, you could just come. So you basically just go ahead and walk in. And when you walked in, it was probably some singing going on, some spiritual singing, or maybe some praying, or a lesson, not necessarily a sermon, but a lesson was going on. So from 7:30 in the morning until about 8, maybe 8:15 in the evening. The last day was on last Thursday, and then Thursday evening they had a banquet. So my sister, me and my sister went Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Actually, we went every day. We started at 2:30. We ended at about 8:15 to the end of it. For me, because of course, taking off the morning from work all week, I already scheduled the time off. We had a really good time. There was a lot of people that came in from all around the country. I mean, they were from everywhere, anywhere and everywhere that you can think about. People were there from these different places. So it was one thing that was good about it was just the different styles of speaking. How different people speak. And one thing I noticed, like with the older ministers, they have a certain way, and they're a little louder. They speak a little louder than like maybe some of the younger ministers. Younger in the sense of maybe early 40s into like maybe early 60s. A couple might have been younger than that, like maybe late 30s. I don't even think somebody was that young, maybe late 30s, but they're a lot calmer. They spoke in a way like conversational, like they were literally just having a sensible, calm conversation, with the entire group, audience that was there. The older ones are more, I guess, just louder, more louder. And I guess that comes from an old teaching, or like from the old time churches. How cool it would be if it was something like that all the time. Like you can always go into a church and there is some praying, there's some singing, there's some lessons going on. That would be a true blessing. But I don't know. I don't know why they don't do things like that, but it's really edifying. But anyway, I was sitting here making some. They're like, Darlene, I don't want to hear about your last week excursion. Okay, y'all know I gotta come with a sermon every once in a while. Calm down, okay? But I was sitting here making some bracelets, and I was making these bracelets using these beads that I had gotten off of Amazon. I had bought these some time back, and I might have showed them on video, but I hadn't used very many of them. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and use those. And then I just went ahead and did a 5-piece, because y'all know I really haven't been doing anything as far as jewelry making, because I've been working on the digital magazine. Somebody had asked me that. She was asking me, oh well, I'm paraphrasing, and she was saying, well, let me understand. You created a digital magazine. Well, the digital magazine is about a year old to you all, right? Maybe about a year old to you guys here. And then what happened is I switched over from the Wix platform to the Spotify. Is it Shopify platform. So keeping in mind, I've been on Wix for a while, so I'm really familiar with Wix and what to do, how to do it, all this other kind of stuff. But the Shopify platform is new to me, so I literally had to, and am still learning the platform on how to upload the products on there. How to get them priced, how like different things, how to add the digital files and like do all that kind of stuff. And I was like, man, I got to learn all this stuff. And when I tell you, I had a headache trying to figure out the Shopify platform, like literally getting that website together and getting things on there and featured product and like all this kind of stuff. When I tell you, I had a headache from that stuff. I even reached out to Kesa to ask Kesa because I know Kesa has Shopify, but this was a couple months back. I had to reach out to her and say, okay, well, hey, I'm reading all this stuff, I'm watching these videos, I'm doing all this, and even with that, stuff ain't working out right. And I thought it was just a problem with the Shopify platform, like maybe it was just an issue. It wasn't. It was me, of course, because not being familiar with the platform. However, I am now familiar with the platform and how to upload my digital files, how to upload the pictures on there, how to everything as it relates to the digital magazine. So now I can continue with the digital magazine, right? So it almost didn't make sense to do the magazine and then email it out to people, because my thought was at some point there's going to be a charge for the digital magazine, which it is now. It's $5 for the digital magazine. And when you go on to the www.jbbdk.com website, which is abbreviated for Jury by BDK.com website. So it's www.jbbdk.com. When you go onto that website and you click on digital products, you're going to see in there that the archive copies are $1. The newer copies are $5. Now, this is the thing. There is what's called a promotional promo copy that's in there, and it's promotion for Kevin Hart's new movie Borderlands, right? So opportunity came about where I was offered something and we talked about it, this, that, and the other. So anyway, there's a promotional digital uh, bonus copy that you can download for free. So if you go to the website, and the link to the website is down there in that description. So you can go to the website, you can download that promotional copy, which is a bonus digital magazine. That one is free. Really, really good stuff up in there. But it's literally promoting his new movie. And the thing with that is there are going to be a lot of promotional digital magazines, which would be bonuses for the different. It might be a movie, it might be promo for a television show, it might be a promo for maybe a play, it might be something, but it'll be bonus digital magazines that will be in there that will be downloadable. Let me see, what else did I want to tell you? I think that was it. I'm talking a lot right now and I really don't feel like talking. I am so tired. I am so drained. I'm just like kind of worn out. Guess what? We'll talk.